All right, let's dive into some inspiring stories of kindness in action.
Oh, I love this
I
topic.
know, right? And you found some really heartwarming articles and reports from all over the world. Ready to get started?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so picture this. It's Black Friday, the biggest shopping day of the year. Right. But instead of battling the crowds for deals, you decide to do something totally different.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What would you do?
Well, that's exactly what a teenager in Northfield decided to do. She skipped the shopping frenzy and set out on a mission to complete 100 acts of kindness.
Wow, 100 acts of kindness. That's amazing. Do we know what any of them were?
You know what the article doesn't actually say, but I think that makes it even more interesting, right? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of things could she have been doing?
Yeah, it really makes you think about all the possibilities. Maybe she helped someone carry their groceries or something.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been
True.
anything. But the point is, she chose kindness over consumerism. And I think that's a pretty powerful message.
Absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
great reminder that kindness doesn't have to be some big, grand gesture. It's the little things that can really make a difference.
Totally. And speaking of small gestures, our next story takes us to Flat Rock, Newfoundland. A woman there was diagnosed with cancer and going through a really tough time.
Oh, wow. That's awful.
It is. But you know what? Her friends and family rallied around her in the most amazing way. They started making these things called friendship burgers.
Friendship burgers, that's so sweet. What are those?
I know, right? I'd never heard of them either. But basically, they're just burgers that they made for her to show their love and support, like a culinary hug.
Oh, that's so heartwarming. It's amazing how food can bring people together.
I know. And sometimes, those simple acts of kindness are the ones that mean the most.
Hmm.
Okay, ready for a story that'll make you want to book your next haircut?
Always.
Haha. Well, this one might actually. It's about a barbershop on Staten Island that decided to give back to their community in a really cool way.
Okay, tell me more.
So they partnered with a local school to offer free haircuts to students, especially those who are recognized for being kind or doing good deeds.
That is such a cool idea. What a great way to reward good behavior.
Right. And I bet it made those kids feel so good about themselves, too. Like, a fresh haircut can really boost your confidence.
Totally. It's like a double dose of positivity. Okay, what's next?
All right, buckle up for this one. We're talking Secret Santa, a huge sum of money, and a whole lot of generosity.
Ooh, I love a good Secret Santa story.
This was pretty epic. So there's this mysterious Secret Santa in Elkhart County, Indiana, who decided to spread some serious holiday cheer. They donated a whopping $100,000.
Wow, $100,000. That's incredible. Who did they give it to?
They split it between Crossroads United Way and some local churches. But here's the catch. They specifically requested that the money be used for random acts of kindness.
That's amazing. I wonder what kind of things they'll do with it.
Right, the possibilities are endless. It's like a chain reaction of giving, all started by one incredibly generous person.
So inspiring. It makes you want to go out and do something kind yourself.
Speaking of which, our last story for this part of our deep dive is all about a community coming together to help their elderly neighbors.
Oh, I love those kinds of stories. Tell me more.
So in Nutley, New Jersey, they have this amazing program called RAKES.
RAKES. What's that stand for?
It stands for Random Acts of Kindness Extended to Seniors.
Cute, right?
What do they do? Basically, it's organized by the Department of Public Works, and every year they gather a bunch of volunteers to rake leaves for senior citizens who might not be able to do it themselves.
That's so thoughtful. Raking leaves can be tough, especially as you get older.
Exactly. It's a simple act, but it makes a huge difference. And get this, over 70 volunteers participated last year.
Wow, that's amazing. It really shows the power of community.
It really does. And you know what? I think it's the perfect story to end on for now.
It's amazing how these stories are from everywhere. Like, kindness really is a universal language, isn't it?
I know, right?
Mm.
And it just goes to show that no matter where you are in the world, people are doing good things. We just have to look for them.
Absolutely. So, what's next? Where are we headed now?
Well, let's talk about an organization that's taking kindness to a global level.
Ooh, a global level. That sounds interesting. What's the organization?
Have you heard of See the Good?
See the good. It rings a bell. But refresh my memory. What are they all about?
It's this really cool global movement that's basically trying to fight back against all the hate and negativity in the world. They want to inspire people everywhere to do acts of kindness.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, we definitely need more of that in the world.
I know, right? And the best part is they believe that even small gestures can make a huge difference.
Totally. A little bit of kindness goes a long way.
Absolutely. And speaking of small gestures, our next story takes us to the world of social media. You know, where those heartwarming videos go viral.
Oh, yeah, I love those. It's nice to see some positive stuff on social media for a change. What kind of video are we talking about?
This one is so sweet. It's about a cake shop in Malaysia. The employees there surprised an elderly woman who came in to celebrate her birthday alone.
Oh, that's sad. All alone on her
I
birthday.
know, right? But the employees went above and beyond to make her feel special. And get this, they shared the whole thing on social media.
Oh, wow, I bet that went viral.
It totally did.
Yeah.
And it inspired so many other people to do something kind for someone else.
Love that. It's like a chain reaction of good vibes.
Okay, what else do we have?
All right, so this next story is about a huge gesture. We're going to Australia for this one. Coca-Cola teamed up with the Salvation Army to spread kindness on a massive scale.
Coca-Cola and the Salvation Army. Now, that's an interesting partnership. What did they do?
Get this. They use Melbourne's biggest billboard to showcase simple acts of kindness.
Wait, really? A whole billboard dedicated to kindness. I've never heard of anything like that before.
It's pretty amazing, right? Like, you
Yeah.
can't miss it. It's this giant reminder that even small things like holding a door open for someone can make a big difference. I love it. Such a simple but powerful message.
Okay, now let's talk about a local school that's teaching kids about the importance of kindness at a young age.
Ah, that's so important. Kids need to learn about kindness early on.
I agree. So in Newton's Grove, a group of students started this really cool initiative called Bites of Kindness to help the homeless during the holidays.
Bites of Kindness, that's such a creative name. What did they do?
They organized bake sales and different activities to raise money and awareness for the homeless population in their area.
That is so awesome. It's amazing to see young people making a difference like that.
It really is. Okay, ready for another inspiring story about young people?
Hit me with it. What have these kids been up to?
So this one is about a group of sixth graders from Castleton Elementary School. And get this, they were featured on CBS Mornings, the national TV show, in a segment called Kindness 101.
Wow, on national TV. That's huge. What did they do to get on the show?
They shared their thoughts on kindness and did all sorts of activities to spread cheer in their community. Like, they wrote encouraging notes and helped out at local shelters.
Those kids are amazing. It's so inspiring to see young people making a difference and being recognized for it.
Okay, let's shift gears and head to the world of sports. We haven't talked about any athletes yet, stuff.
True. I wonder what kind of kindness we'll find in the world of sports.
So this story is about Saya Kolisi. He's the captain of the South African rugby team, the Springboks.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is. He's an incredible player.
He is, but what's even more incredible is his dedication to spreading kindness. Like, he's made it his mission to inspire his whole country to do random acts of kindness.
That's so cool. He's using his platform for good.
Exactly. He truly believes that kindness can change the world, and he's encouraging everyone to join him in creating a more compassionate and united South Africa.
I love that. He's such a positive role model. All right, what else have you got? I'm ready for more inspiring stories.
Well, we've got a whole bunch more heartwarming stories to share when we come back after the break.
It's amazing how people choose to spread kindness. We've seen everything from simple acts of generosity to these massive displays of good deeds.
I know, right? And we've got even more heartwarming stories to share.
Oh, good. I'm ready for another dose of inspiration.
Perfect. Well, this next one is all about spreading holiday cheer. Have you ever heard of the 100 Cheers initiative?
100 cheers. Nope, I don't think so.
This is an awesome program run by First Western Bank and Trust. Basically, their employees get funds to spread holiday cheer through random acts of kindness.
Oh, that's nice. So they get to be like Santa little helpers.
Exactly. They do all sorts of things like buying groceries for strangers, paying for gas, or even just handing out gift cards.
Wow, that's awesome. It's such a simple way to brighten someone's day, especially during the holidays.
I know, right? And get this, it's become an annual tradition.
I love that. What a great way for a company to give back to the community.
Okay, ready for a story that's near and dear to my heart. It involves libraries.
Ooh, libraries. I'm all ears.
So, at Tufts University, they're hosting this really cool event called Queer Librarian Story Hour.
Queer Librarian Story Hour. I've never heard of that before. What is it?
It's basically a chance for members of the LGBTQ plus community and their allies to come together and share stories.
Oh, that's wonderful. Libraries should be a safe space for everyone.
Exactly. And this event really celebrates diversity and inclusivity.
It sounds like a really special event.
All right, for our final story, let's head over to the Philippines.
Ooh, the Philippines. I love Filipino food.
Me too. Well, this story is about a bakery in Manila called Overdose.
Okay, I'm already intrigued. Tell me more.
So this bakery was featured in a local news segment because of how dedicated they are to giving back to their community.
Oh, that's awesome. So they're doing good through delicious treats.
Exactly. They partner with all sorts of organizations to provide meals for those in need, and they also support local initiatives that promote education and sustainability.
That's amazing. It just goes to show that you can incorporate kindness into anything you do.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be some big grand gesture. Even small acts of kindness can make a difference.
Absolutely.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into kindness in action.
Wow, what an incredible journey. We've heard so many inspiring stories from all over the world.
I know, right? It's amazing to see how people are spreading kindness in so many different ways.
It really gives you hope for humanity.
It does. And hopefully it'll inspire all of our listeners to go out and spread a little kindness themselves.
Remember, even the smallest act can brighten someone's day.
That's a wrap on this episode, everyone. Thanks for joining us on our deep dive into kindness. And until next time, stay curious and keep spreading the kindness.